Wagwan, greetings to you all. Good morning, guys. Much love from here in Kenya. It's very early in the morning as I shoot this video for you. Kindly watch it up to the end. Don't forget to subscribe. In this channel, I am on the road to 1K subscribers. And of course, I depend on you. Cheers to you all. Of course, you know, I'm taking my cup of tea as I get ready to go to work. My people, there are so many things that are happening on these streets, and sometimes you're like, oh my God, what is it? What do people exactly want? Funny enough, there's this man that is called Masubo. I was listening to him trying to diss Uncle Mo, and I was like, Masubo, that is too low for a man. Do you understand? Can you style up? How can you look at a man who is, you know, a man like you? You talk about the way he has a bad breath. You talk about the way Uncle Mo does not shower, or Uncle Mo's motorbike is always dirty, etc. What makes you think that you are better than Uncle Mo? Do you understand? And what one thing that I find to be a bit funny is when these people come out to try and tell the world that Uncle Mo is kinda not sane. But when you look at Uncle Mo, he behaves just like any other person. Uncle Mo is taking care of his own home. Do you understand? Uncle Mo is just running the normal errands of which you and I can do. Remember, Uncle Mo has always been around. You know, the Maros family, we've seen him at the villa. We've seen him with Dimango, congrats mom, and literally, most of the people that come to visit this family, tell me, if Uncle Mo was insane, would they allow him to be close, and especially to the visitors that come to the villa? And this guy Masubo, and someone should tell him, you know, when you come out to create content, of course you know it is reaction, but sometimes can you pick something that when you listen, it is kinda making sense? Do you understand? It is kinda, you know, have some substance in it. But when you just take your camera very early in the morning like Mary TV, and you're like, oh, Uncle Mo is a dirty man. If you go close to Uncle Mo, he smells like a sewage. Oh, Uncle Mo has, I don't know, dirty breath, or the breath is unpleasant. Oh, Uncle Mo does not shower. I wonder how Uncle Mo is allowed to cook at the villa. Guys, who buys that? If they know he's a dirty man, really? Would they allow him to handle food? Food is so sensitive. I've seen so many of you coming out to talk about food. Of course, I have a lot of friends. In fact, majority of my friends are from Jamaica. Those ones that I'm in touch with. And most of them talk about food, you know, serving of food. Like, for example, by the way, I have here a plate. I had a brown bread. Okay, so if you have a plate like this one, and you want to serve food, you should ensure that your food is presentable. You know, it looks appealing, appetizing. When you look at it, it is just mouth-watering and such. You know, and I understand if Uncle Mo was as bad as people have always wanted to taint him, these people would not allow him to cook. Food is very sensitive, because if you mishandle food, we will have what we call food poisoning, and we all know what that can do to us. So let's take a minute as I sip my cup of tea and listen to this guy Masubo for a minute.
And also, I don't know how this kind of people like Dimango, how she is interacting with this kind of person who even cannot brush his mouth. He is a stinky man, you know. Imagine the guy who, if you met with him while he is talking, you think that there's a Petra train near you, you know. Imagine that is the person who gone to the swamp to cook for the Kenge people. Imagine, even you, my people, you do watch him. He is very stinky and a very dirty person. Imagine he has even a motorbike. He cannot even manage even to put a fuel in his motorbike. He cannot manage even to wash a motorbike. You know, my people, it's only that you don't know how these people they are. Even when you met with them, they say that they have a motorbike. A motorbike is trash, is something else. Imagine even the place where people used to sit there. Imagine you can just meet there cockroaches, you know, some bed bag in that motorbike. You know, he cannot wash it. So I watched him yesterday, you know, he was with Dimango. Imagine those people, you cannot fuel your motorbike. Eh? Only motorbike.
So tell me, my people, does that make sense to you? You know one thing with the naysayers, it is their mission to always come out and talk bad about the entire family. Of course, I saw someone, I think it was this guy, Masubo, who came out and did a video that was last week somewhere. He did a video, and in this video, he talked about the way, congrats dad, boost bust, congrats mom. And I've seen so many people talking about it. And I'm like, guys, do you have any evidence? Do you understand? Do you have any evidence that indeed congrats mom was boost bust by congrats dad? And you know, when I look at such a reaction, I ask myself a lot of questions. We're in the 21st century. This is an educated family, guys. This is an educated and very much exposed family. Do you think this is possible? Do you understand? Yes, I know most of you maybe sometimes think Africans like we are backward and such. But the truth of the matter is, there are most families, in fact many families, that have moved away from such type of mentality. Like, how can I just wake up today and I hear that my dad has beaten my mother? Like how? In fact, there's 7 of us in the family. Can't take it. Like how? How can that happen? Do you understand? We are all educated. We are informed. We are exposed. We are knowledgeable. Such a thing cannot happen. And when I come across my neighbors that they have such issues, I always reason with them. And especially those ones that have never gone to school. I talk to them to let them know that we are in a different era where women should be treated with respect. I ensure that I sensitize them. I sensitize women, guys. It is only that you've never seen me doing that. I think one day I'll drop a video just to show you some of the things that I try to do for, the community. I sensitize them on matters to do with girl-child education. And therefore, when I hear someone coming out and opening their mouth and they're like, oh, congrats dad, boost bust, congrats mom. I'm like, seriously? A whole head teacher? My people, do you know what it means to be a head teacher? Do you know how many years this lady put in before she became a head teacher? That is a respected person running a whole institution, guys. Running a whole institution. Being in charge of everything. She is the top person. How can that happen to her? Sometimes you need to think. I don't know what to think about this. Please let me know. Back to Uncle Mo. Uncle Mo said he's going to buy a vehicle. And of course, everyone in the family now has a vehicle. Oh, Dia has a vehicle. Maro has 2. Is it 2? Yes, 2. We have David Jr. that has one. In fact, I think he was the first person to buy a vehicle in this family. And Uncle Mo is feeling the vibe, the energy. Sometimes you become challenged as a person. Hey, everyone has a vehicle in the family. I have the money. Why can't I also get a vehicle? Do you understand? And I feel Uncle Mo has been challenged by his nephews and the niece. And Uncle Mo has the money. We cannot underestimate people just by their face value. Masubo one. Do you understand? You can't come out and compare yourself to Uncle Mo. I was listening to this guy and I was like, how do people reason? How do people reason? Do you have a pump where we can pump some knowledge to some people so that they can speak some sense on the streets? Like, you look at this guy and you're like, hold on. How can you say because you have a motorbike and Uncle Mo has a motorbike, there is no way Uncle Mo can afford a car? Hey, this guy really came out and was laughing and was like, how can Uncle Mo afford a car? If Uncle Mo can buy a car, Masubo one can also buy a car. That is according to his own illusion. Do you understand? What he's forgetting is that Uncle Mo has so many people that love the whole family as an umbrella. They have a lot of supporters. Buying a vehicle is nothing. Do you understand? Just a vehicle. This is something that you can wake up and one day you see Uncle Mo driving because he knows how to do that. Guys, don't be shocked. Masubo one, how can you compare yourself to Uncle Mo? The financial muscles for Uncle Mo are very, very different from yours. You are cheated with these small dollars here. Small money. But Uncle Mo is a person that is earning good money, number one, in YouTube. Number two, he has people that support him. And if he really, really wants to buy a vehicle, he can. In fact, I don't see anything hard in that. It is just a matter of him choosing the type of vehicle that he wants. Do you understand? People like Uncle Mo, you may look at them and you think they're fools. These are the people that will shock you in their bank accounts. They have saved millions and millions of shillings. You see him sometimes acting like a comedian, wearing wigs and all that, and you think this guy is, has some ish here. Uncle Mo is very much okay. And we all know, by the way, Uncle Mo is a trained primary school teacher. I don't know whether you know of that. This is a guy that is smarter. So you people that want to compete with the Marwas, I tell you for free, you are competing with the wrong people. Choose your own struggle. Go and compete with the likes of those people that are like you in Nyabohanse. Just let this family be. Now Uncle Mo wants to buy a vehicle, you want to cry. Uncle Mo wants to just to upgrade his life, you find it to be kind of funny. What is it? What do you want? It is so crazy, guys. Very crazy. Unaenda mama? Aya, sir. Bye, mom. Okay. So I'm just talking to my daughter. She's going to take her breakfast before she gets ready for school. Okay. As I was saying, Uncle Mo has the financial muscles. What I detest as a person is when people come out to kind of demean other people. I dislike people that are always looking down upon other people. It does not sit well with me as an individual. Do you understand? Don't just be out here to compare yourself. Yes, we don't know you can buy the vehicle. But you don't need to wait for Mary TV to say I'm going to buy a vehicle so that you come out and say, if she can buy, I can buy. You go and buy yours. Let me go and buy mine. Do you understand? After all, everyone has their own life. Do you understand? On other news, guys, we have seen Jamaican uncle in the village. Of course, he has been here for a long time. And Jamaican uncle, this guy really, really likes this family. Tell me, if he doesn't like Maro and the family, do you think he would have stayed for this long? If your common sense is common, Jamaican uncle wouldn't be there. Jamaican uncle has done so much to this family. He has gifted them. And Jamaican uncle is really enjoying his retirement. When I look at Jamaican uncle, this is a person that is out here just to have fun, to feel Africa. Because I know majority of Jamaicans, they believe they have roots in Africa. When you look at Jamaican uncle, he's doing everything that he has to do. The other day he bought lunch at the construction site and he made lemonade for the workers at the site. Guys, I was so shocked when I heard Coco Mama coming out to say, I don't know whether you did watch this video, please let me know. Drop your comment here. According to Coco Mama, Jamaican uncle sold everything and ran away from his family in America and is now in Nyabohanse, running after the young girls in Nyabohanse, the likes of Dorina, Robbie Girl, and etc. I listened to Coco Mama and I'm like, Coco Mama, are you okay? Bring out the evidence. Bring out the evidence. Don't you know Jamaican uncle is a retiree? He can stay in Africa up to 5 years if he wants, as long as he has the right documents. It is what it is. But this matter of just people, putting their mouth in people's affairs without any evidence, it doesn't add any value to you. Of course, for them, if you watch them, I know most of you don't watch them. If you listen to them, they say of importance is what? Views. Therefore, they don't care of what they say. They'll come out, they'll speak, they'll say anything, and after that, they'll go. and there's nothing that they will, that we will do about it. Do you understand? I was listening to Carrot coming after Dimango because of the construction site. Dimango, of course, is in her 20s. If I say I'm in my 20s, who are you to come and tell me otherwise? Why do you want to force me to say a different age when I know my age? Guys, I don't know whether you find this hilarious and crazy at the same time. Dimango is doing her construction in her 20s. According to Carrot, donors are not donating, like they are no longer donating to Dimango because he's arrogant, because Dimango does not look like Marwa. And I was like, how does Marwa look? According to Carrot, Marwa is dirty. You look at the hair is dirty. He doesn't go to salon. When you look at the fingernails of Marwa, they are dirty. The nails are long, filled with dirt, and etc. Marwa clothes are very cheap, and he can wear a shirt up to 1 week. And when people look at Marwa, they say, this is the person that needs our money. When they look at Dimango, on the other hand, Dimango is living a lavish lifestyle. And people have seen it as she travels. Sometimes she decides to go and spoil her. According to Carrot, Dimango overspoils herself, using thousands and thousands of dollars. Do you understand? To prove a point to people. And therefore, the donators have stopped supporting her project. And that is why there's no construction that is ongoing. I look at this lady and I'm like, Carrot, please, you are too much. You are too much. What is it? You are too much. Can't a girl enjoy her money in peace? In fact, I've said in my previous videos, if there's one lady that I admire, it is Dimango. The courage of going around the world, guys. Hey, that courage, many of us don't have. I can't imagine going to a foreign country, sleeping in a hotel. Me? I can't. Because I'm so paranoid. I'll just imagine maybe someone will break the door and get into my room. And because I don't understand their language, they may take advantage of that. I've read of such stories, by the way. I've read of such experiences of women, traveling. I look at Dimango. Dimango, I don't know, she's in Sri Lanka. Dimango was in India. Oh, Dimango, I don't know, went to Jamaica and what. I look at her and I admire her. Hard work. Daring. Do you understand? Being resilient. And then, after all the travels, Dimango decides, I need to pigia my mwili pole. The way we put it in Swahili. Like, you now need to go and pamper yourself. Dimango goes for expensive hairstyle, makeup, pedicure, manicure. She buys very expensive, pieces of clothes and such. It is not a problem to Carrot. Now you want Dimango to tear her clothes so that donors can see she is needy. Come on. Dimango knows what she's doing. There is no way she can start such a massive construction if she does not have a plan. Guys, how can I wake up and just start a foundation and I don't know how I'm going to go on? That has to be crazy. It is what it is. Hey, these are the guy taking care of the site, the watchman. Of course, came with his family, which is a plus according to me. I hear he came with his family. That is a plus. That is how I look at it as Mary TV. He'll be seeing his family. Do you understand? He'll be comfortable because he can see them. And if the children are going to a school nearby, the better. So he'll be there, working, the whole family is there. He'll have no need of going maybe to check on the family because already the family is at the site. Do you understand? And that does not mean that these people that work for us, they don't have days off. Like my house help, every Sunday, it is a day off. I give her the whole day. After waking up, we make breakfast. After taking breakfast, she goes. And then she comes back by 7 p.m. Do you understand? My off day is on a Saturday. Most Saturdays, I don't go to school. So everyone is being taken care of. Do you understand? You people, you should stop attacking Dimango. You are too much. What do you want her to do? The watchman is there with the family. I saw Dimango purchasing some shoes for one of the kids. Is that not good? What do you want Dimango to do? What exactly do you want her to do, Carrot? and the likes. Do you want her to buy for you something? Let us know. Because sometimes, guys, these people are too much. Too much for no reason. When they say of importance is views, are they not being unrealistic? There's more to this life than every day waking up to put people down. That is how I choose to look at it as Mary. Therefore, my guys, please drop your comment here. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Don't forget to like this video. Guys, I am on the road to 1K subscribers and I rely on you. Kindly take me to 1K subscribers before the end of the year. Thank you so much and goodbye for now.